Hey, Kevin here, Top Wonder Financial Advisor, two-time author, one-time bestseller, and we are here to talk about the stock market. Happy New Year, everyone. We have survived and made it to 2021. Thank God. It was wild. Yesterday's video, we had talked about the lessons that we learned from 2020. You want to save that video, download it and park it somewhere because through 2021, I pray that it is much better. But at some point, we're going to hit another market snag. You might want to go back and replay those lessons because people have already forgotten what happened in March 2020. Worst market ever, some of the worst drops we've ever seen, at least within a day. It was a recession. It's still a recession. Market dip. Everybody was freaking out. 60 days later, everything's fine. People just totally forgot about what happened because people were begging me, please tell me how I can sell everything out of my 401k and wait in cash. That wasn't the best thing for people to do. All right, so I want to give you the 5 stocks that experts are looking into. Who are these experts? I'll let you know here in a second. Where can you find more information? buildingbread.com/2021. This is a very, very small sample from the Investors Yearbook, the 2021 Investing Yearbook that I have collaborated with 5 experts, well, 4. I'm the 5th one. I'm going to give you a quick sample. What were some of the 5 stocks that we were looking into? So I took one from every person at random. It's very interesting because some of them are ahead of me, which is great. And I'm going to kind of explain why that is. Also, because it's January 1, I told you guys I'm going to try and do 21 consecutive videos about all the questions that you asked. So 21-day Q&A, the hashtag will be in the video as well. So if you miss a video, you want to make sure that you go and search that hashtag. These videos will be on Facebook, they'll be on Instagram, and they will be on YouTube. That's pretty much where all my videos always are, but that's where they'll be. So if you miss one, because on Monday through Friday, you're going to get the live premiere version on Facebook and maybe on YouTube. But on Instagram, you have to click the YouTube link there. So again, not the YouTube link, the IG live link. So make sure you click that every day, January 1 through 21, and we're going to try and rock this out. I'll be honest and transparent. I am not perfect. I got kids. So I'm doing what I can to make sure I can get 21 consecutive videos and answer all those deep questions. So there you go. If I have to do 2 in a day, I'm going to do 2 in a day. But just letting y'all know now, don't hound me. It's like, oh my God, like I missed a video. Just relax. I'm probably working on it if it's not already up. All right. And on Facebook and Instagram as well, you're going to get them right around 10 p.m. That's the time that you guys selected. If you want to switch that time, let me know. All right. So without further wait, what are the 5 stocks that experts are looking at? So again, I picked these off of the 2021 Investor Yearbook. You definitely want to download that resource. It's only $49. That link is in the description. All right, so first one, PayPal. This is not actually mine. I did not pick this one, which shows you the level of expertise that a lot of the people are in here. The investor, Dr. Hans, the investor tutor, is here. We've got Courtney, the IB investor, Andre at the Millennials Next Door, and we've got Julie of Investing Latina. All of them are award-winning in their own right. We've got to have at least 500,000 followers combined, at least. The list goes on. Like, you name a publication, Black Enterprise, Forbes, Wall Street Journal, New York Times, name it. I guarantee at least one of us has been in it more than once. So anyway, those are the quality of people who are in the 2021 yearbook. All right, so PayPal, I don't need to run through it. I did a whole video on PayPal and actually compare PayPal versus Square. PayPal's up more than 150%. They're going to win either way. If lockdowns continue, which we hope they don't, PayPal's going to win. You're going to be clicking the link to buy for whatever you need, right? Whether it's still groceries, whether it's Amazon, it doesn't matter. I went to 7-Eleven earlier this year, pre-pandemic, and paid through PayPal. So PayPal's going to get paid either way. So I think that's going to be a very good one. Hopefully we open up, which I think we will. They still going to get paid. So PayPal's a good one there. Goldman Sachs was up around 30 to 34% this year, which is surprising to me because I thought the entire banking sector was terrible. Apparently Goldman Sachs was not, and the person that picked this one was very, very smart because just like we had talked about the other day, either Monday or Tuesday, we had discussed about how banks could be a spot to invest. and it might be. I had no idea about Goldman Sachs being as good as it was over the past year, so it very very well could make sense. We know rates are going to remain low, therefore, in some cases, people are going to continue buying homes. That helps people like Goldman Sachs. It helps people like Wells Fargo or Bank of America. So very interesting choice there. If you told me to invest in a bank 2 weeks ago, I'm like, nah. But now it might make sense. So I'm really glad to see that one on the list. Apple, that's the one I chose. You know the deal with Apple. I really don't need to go into it. You know the deal. It's Apple, right? So a very simple, easy pick that I'm not gonna say is foolproof because I'm no fool. But I will say that it's been one super consistent. We know it's probably going to be really good for 2021. The next one on here is Salesforce. That stock symbol is CRM. They were up pretty big this year. I want to say they were in the 30% range, 36% if I remember correctly, which is great. The market was up 16%, so you can see a 20% gap between the market and Salesforce. Salesforce had a mixed year. They invested in Snowflake, which is great for them. I think maybe 250 million or so, if I remember correctly. So that's a very good investment for them. They actually did cut employees, which I don't like when anybody gets cut or laid off. So they did do that, but they were also added to Dow Jones, which shows how big and powerful they are. There are only 30 companies inside the Dow Jones index. So the fact they made that really, really good. Only the biggest of the big, or you could say the best of the best, however you want to phrase it. But these are the largest companies. So they are there. Salesforce is in there, Apple is in there, Microsoft. Most of the other companies are in the Dow Jones, but you only get 30. And there are more than 2,000 stocks out there. So the fact that they made it is a very good milestone for them. Then we've got JP Morgan, again, another bank, which if you told me 2 weeks ago that I was going to put together some of the 5 best experts in the country around investing in education, and some people would have picked banks, I would have told you that you were crazy. I really didn't expect banks to do well or to be expected to do well until I don't know. I didn't expect them to do well in 2021. But again, there is evidence. There is evidence that could be the case. So what I'm gonna do right now is see. So JP Morgan on the opposite end. So over the last year, Goldman Sachs is up 34% or so. JP Morgan is actually down 5%. But here's what I'm optimistic about. Because we know that companies are going to be able to buy back a certain amount of shares with some limitations, we know that they are looking to boost their own stock, which helps the investor. Now, does it help the employees? Different story. But for example, JP Morgan, again, they're down 5%, which to me says like, hey, it could be a good chance to get in because we know JP Morgan was actually the first one to say, look, we will be the first to buy back our stock the minute we're able to. And they've already put plans in place. So if I can get it at 5% down, which isn't all that bad, especially considering how crazy this year was, compare JP Morgan to, I don't know, Wells Fargo, which I'm gonna do now. Let's see. WFC is Wells Fargo's stock symbol. So Wells Fargo's down 41%. So look at the difference there. And that's why, again, these experts are really good, because the difference between, when people say buy the banks, that don't mean buy all of them, right? It may not mean buy all of them. Same thing when we talk about buy the airlines. I've been telling y'all, if I were going to buy an airlines, I'm going with Southwest because I know Southwest was doing the best since 2007. All the rest of them hadn't made any money. Southwest did. Maybe I would throw in a Boeing because I know Boeing had done well pre-pandemic and plane crash and controversy there. Not all of them are the same. So especially if you tell me a Goldman Sachs is up 34%, and then you tell me that JP Morgan is down, but it's only down 5%, but you got Wells Fargo out here down 41%, then I might have to look at JP Morgan, especially when I know they came out. I don't know if it was a CEO, say Jamie Dimon or whomever, said, look, we are definitely going to buy back our shares. We've already put stuff in the works. I got to look at that. So those are the 5 that the experts are looking at. There are 25 stocks total. You don't want to miss it. You want to get the investors the 2021 Investor Yearbook and check it out and see all the amazing ideas that these experts have. It shook me to go through like, man, I never would have thought that the stock was up 200%. Never would have thought that this would be something to look into for 2021. Now, because of this, I have learned. So for $49, you're going to be all right. Like, I can't put a guarantee on it, but I'm pretty sure with at least all of these, actually, I can make $49 off any 5 of these within the next year. I'm really confident in that. So it almost pays for itself the way you look at it. All right, so again, that's PayPal, Goldman Sachs, Apple. I see CRM, but that one is Salesforce, and then JP Morgan. So add it to your list. Add the 2021 workbook to your list. Download that guide now so you can be ready to invest on the first day of 2021, the first trading day of 2021, which is January 4th. This is a part of our series, what we hope to be a series, 21 day Q&A. That should be the hashtag. And first question was, what are investing experts looking at? There you go. All right, let me know what you think. Which one of those is most exciting? Which one of these shocked you the most? What are you looking most to? And did you get the guide? Did you get the yearbook? Let me know. If you haven't, you're tripping. Go ahead and get that. All right, talk to you guys later. Bye.